Hi guys, Amanda and I actually had off today the entire day
Oh my gosh.
on a weekend, the same day, the whole day. So,
Earth-shattering.
Yes, very earth-shattering. We had a minor earthquake around here. It was like a 2.7.
Wasn't
It was
minor.
nothing. It's just weird. We don't have that around here very frequently. Once every 10 years.
This is not Japan. 2.7 is big.
This is not Southern California.
It's big.
But so we went around to thrift stores all over the place. We drove further than we normally do. Went out for good.
An adventure.
Yeah, almost an hour. You know, that's normally like unless we're going somewhere far away, we don't go out that far. And didn't find much of anything the first couple times. Couple book editions, one fairly common video game, couple
manga?
one manga, a couple things to keep, couple things to resell, not a whole lot. And then we got to the last place we went to, and that we weren't originally going to.
No.
On the way home, we kind of went a little bit out of our way and went to one last Goodwill, just because it was like we at least want to make this worth our gas, find something cool. And holy crap, if we had not gone to this Goodwill, and I had found out what was there, I would have cried. I would have cried on camera.
You almost
it would have been
cried.
so bad.
You almost cried when you saw it.
I almost cried when I was there.
You did.
Have you seen some of the more recent videos, the past like 5 months now? You know I love CED. It's like really cool thing to collect. Obviously not as cool as collecting Laserdiscs, but it's a really cool, interesting piece of technology, and I love the artwork and everything. And it's just something weird to find. And yeah, we found a bin of at least 40 CEDs.
I don't know how you saw them.
We were walking in the corner. Now I can see like almost like the shade of plastic and like what they kind of look like. It was sticking out of one of those big blue bins, and there was at least 40 in there, and more than that disc-wise, because a lot of them were 2-disc movies, so it was probably like 50 discs, and so much stuff. The one bad thing was they wanted $3 a piece, which for some of these is actually a really good deal. Some of them it's like round market value. Some that's really great deal, but it was too much to grab all of them and save them all from being destroyed, because you know that most of no one else wants CEDs, so you know that those are going to end up being destroyed eventually, whatever I didn't take. But I took some really good ones and ones that I really wanted, and a couple that are a little bit harder to find, and one big surprise, one that I've never had before, on the very bottom here, the last one. But the first one we found, which I'll let you do this because this is one of your favorite movies ever.
It is
one of your childhood favorites. So.
It's The Last Unicorn, and I love this. I absolutely love this picture on the front and the back. It's so pretty.
Yes.
It's in such good shape.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's blue.
They were all in good shape. We watched one of them already, and it was really good shape for considering it's sitting in a bin, things like that.
Of course we watched one already.
Yes, of course, as soon as we got home. But great shape and cool stuff, and these are all ones that things that we're going to have on Laserdisc and something like that eventually, but it's cool, and the cool big plastic caddies and all the art and things. Another one's definitely more for me, but the 80s Flash Gordon movie. Love this. It's a perfect complement to, I just got some of the 30s serials on Laserdisc, so this is really cool to have. And we actually don't own a copy of this yet on anything. I don't have this yet on Laserdisc or anything.
And it's blue.
So yes, and it's one of the stereo discs here. So that was really cool in there, and a lot of Arnold. Whoever got rid of those, there's a lot of Arnold.
Whoever died.
Whoever died. Some old man. And first one, Conan the Barbarian, a 2-discer one here.
Which they wouldn't give him.
Yeah, that
for
kind of annoyed
$3.
me because
She didn't understand.
they didn't.
What you're saying.
Because they had them $3 a piece. This one I had to pay $6 for, even though there's 2. Just because it's a movie, it's longer than 2 hours, so it's on 2 discs instead of 1. And I was trying to explain that to her, and even showed her the backs and stuff where it says part 1 and part 2. It's one movie.
You don't negotiate a good one.
I know, but I was trying to get a little bit better of a deal, because all the other ones, so like I was paying double just because it's a longer movie, but whatever. It's of course gorgeous and a great movie, and one to have on CD is pretty awesome. And this one is one of the harder ones to find. The first, Conan the Barbarian, you can find that on CED any day of the week on eBay or anything like that. But Conan the Destroyer is much harder to find on CED. It came out a little bit towards the end of the lifespan, and it's much harder to find and worth a little bit more. So this one alone was a great deal for that $3 a piece thing. That alone was good. And then the first one we watched when we got home, Pumping Iron. That's so cool. Shape. It was in great shape. I watched it. It was really cool. So this is awesome. This is something I'll have a lot of copies of. I never get tired of it. It's such a good one. But Pumping Iron, so a lot of great stuff here. And the last one we were able to pick up, the first time I ever got a complete sealed CED. Really cool. So El Cid with Charlton Heston and Sophia Loren. Completely sealed, unopened CED. That's pretty awesome. First one I ever had. So that's really cool. And a 2-discer, which is nice. So it's sealed and it's a 2-disc one. But because it was sealed, I only had to pay $3 for this, even though it's 2 discs. but 6
That actually didn't have a price on it.
Oh yeah, it does have a price.
It does have a price.
Like a really old price tag of $39.95 from who knows how many decades ago.
It was really annoying. They put the stickers on the paper part.
Yeah, instead of being on the like top side here, like along the plastic, they put, of course, the Goodwill stickers. They slapped them right on this part, and a couple of them came a little bit off on the corners, but not much. It actually looks really good.
I did. Good job.
Yeah, very good job. But that was
Thank
super
you.
exciting. I was like out of my mind, almost shaking, because
Almost?
you don't find these. It's
Almost
very hard.
shaking?
Yes, I was shaking a little bit. You don't find these around here. You don't find these anywhere, really.
Around here?
But yeah, anywhere. But I just thought it was one sitting on top of one of those bins, because they're always full of random stuff. Didn't
He
realize it was an
veered off
entire
so
bin.
quickly.
Yes. Like,
They're
I
just
gotta grab
gone.
these. But an entire bin. I mean, they had everything. They had like the first Karate Kid. They had a bunch of that I already have, like Raiders of the Lost Ark, first Pink Panther, and some other ones there, and some good ones. But a lot of them for $3 a piece. If you already have a Laserdisc copy and you need that type of thing, like Poltergeist, we have one. There's another edition I want of Poltergeist and Laserdisc. Don't need it on CED unless it has original artwork, which sometimes they do. Sometimes they have different artwork, and it's cool to get the caddies, but it's the same artwork as most of the Laserdisc copies, so stuff like that wasn't really worth getting for that price, but really great stuff, really happy, and a sealed brand new CED, so it's going to be awesome.
Wow.
And Arnold's always great, so decided to throw this one up here. And it'll be less than a week at this point before our next pickups video, before our one from May shows up anyway, but we decided to do an early one, a little sneak peek thing here, bonus extra one here at the end of the month, just because this was so awesome, and I'm probably going to go watch something else. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to put in, so
Can't wait.
yes, see you guys later.